good brother on the line, man. Just had his battle drop last week on the King of the Dot channel versus Saynt. Y'all gotta go check that out and show some love. I got the king right here. We got Geechi Gotti on the line. Yo, what's going on with you, fam?
Oh man, it's all good. What's going on with y'all, man? How's everything, man?
Oh man, we doing good. We doing good, man. Appreciate you, giving us some of your time, man.
Oh yeah, man. Easy call, man. That's no problem, man. And that's anytime, man. Anytime I'm with it, man. Y'all can hear me good and clear too.
Oh yeah, you
Yep,
good?
I can hear you. What's up,
All right, for
man?
sure, for sure. Oh, what's going on with you, big dog?
Nothing, man. Chilling, man.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you, man. You had your battle drop last week, man. You've been waiting on that since the end of last year, man. What's the reaction been so far for you since the battles dropped?
Oh man, it been a lot of love, man. That's a fact, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate them dropping it, you feel me, and doing it how they did it, you know what I'm saying? It came out, right on time, for me, you know what I'm saying? It was perfect timing for me, you know what I mean? I've got a lot of other little battles coming up, so that was getting that out there helped get more people familiar with me, and it's been a lot of love, man. Like, even in the comments, I don't even know comment type of dude, but even when I do check it out, or people hit me up, it be like mostly just love, like, man, I felt like you took it, or both of y'all did work, good battle, I'm a fan now, or, you know what I'm saying, keep bringing more shit like that. Ain't really been too much negativity ever since that battle dropping, so a nigga really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, that's what it is. But I've been talking about that battle so much because, a lot of people, they didn't get the pay-per-view, so they didn't see it. So every time I would talk about that battle, they'd be like, man, it wasn't like that, man. It couldn't have been like that. They would have dropped the battle. I'm like, bro, just wait until this battle dropping. Y'all all see what I'm talking about. Everywhere I went saying that, people kept telling me I was tripping. Last week, I've been getting hit up like, man, hold on, this what the West Coast got? This the West right here? I'm like, yeah, I've been trying to tell y'all. I'm supposed to the game.
Man. Yeah, on the real, like, nigga, I already peeped it early, man. Y'all was asleep, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's they bad, but yeah, man, that's kind of the way it been for me as well, you know what I mean? Once it dropped, a lot of people like, man, you know what I mean? Like, damn, told me that was dope, but, you know what I mean, man? Y'all bring more of that, you know what I'm saying? And shout out Saynt, too, because, you feel me, there's been number love, too, for it, even for motherfuckers who felt like I took it, you know what I mean? It's still, like, love, especially for me as well, you know what I mean? Because he came out fighting it, so by him coming out fighting the way he did, you know what I'm saying, it actually made that battle rewatchable, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't just like somebody over there just getting killed or one of us fucking up choking. Like, nah, it got hella replay value. So, man, you know what I mean? A nigga, I be watching that shit myself every now and then. I usually don't even watch battles back that I be in. And I'm a fan of the whole battle, like his bars and mine.
Yeah, like that battle.
You was on the next level though. Like both of y'all put on for the West, but it was just like you could see a clear difference. And it was like, it's just like what Jay Black said. He was like, Saynt was taller, but Geechi looked like he was standing over that nigga talking to him. So it was that.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just like anything in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, man, nigga got older homies or younger homies, you know what I'm saying? So in the West Coast, little shit, you know what I'm saying? You still like, you know what I mean, a little relatively like a younger homie in the shit, you know. So it was like that's just how it was gonna be. Like, no matter what, like a nigga gonna still try to talk to you. You feel me? Like, that's the approach I took. You feel me? Like, man, you know, same way I talk to anybody else. But it's like, all right, man, bro, a little bit younger than me. He a little bit newer to battling than me too. You know what I'm saying? I started a little bit before him in battling, so it's like, all right, man, let me go and, you know what I mean, spit it to him this way, you feel me? So, and he'll learn from it too as well, though, just like in my earlier battles, you know what I'm saying? It take a little minute to even get seasoned, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still getting more seasoned. I just was prepared to be a little bit more comfortable for the amount of battles that I've already had, you know what I'm saying? I had been on the URL proving ground before and been to New York, so it was like I done been in a couple of different situations, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, that shit that had already had a nigga prepared for all the type of crowd that was going to be out there, too, you feel me? So I'm pretty sure next time he in front of a bigger crowd like that, too, it'll be, them nerves won't be as high and none of that either, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Yeah, that's real talk. But I definitely feel like it did good for both of you guys though, because I've been seeing a lot of people who this is their first time seeing both of you, but in particular, for a lot of people, they've never seen Saynt before because they don't really pay attention to the battles that happen out here. So for them, this was like their first time seeing them, and they was like, you know, regardless if they felt like, oh man, he got killed, but hold on, you can see something. Like, it's okay, this dude got some potential, and it's like that to me. That was like the biggest takeaway from the battle was like this was like the best look for like the West Coast, like for real.
West period.
Like y'all both really did put on.
On the real,
you know that's what these new and upcomer battle rappers need to have, because you see what's been going to be put out right now. You can't sit here and say, well, dude got 3-0, but I see this is potential for this other guy that got 3-0. You know what I mean? Other battles are not getting that. Everybody's like, is this what we getting? This is the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, straight up. No,
man,
that's
was
real.
a good look for both of y'all, man.
Yeah, that's real. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, they could need more of that, man. They got to book more of that over here. You know what I'm saying? They got to put more competition against competition over here. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to throw a nigga in there with the wolves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I know it'd be politics behind it and then money involved and different shit too. So sometimes it'd be hard to get like a younger nigga to come up against a vet or somebody that might feel they kind of a little better than somebody that's just kind of on the rise. But sometimes that's how you make a man out of nigga. You know what I'm saying? You put him up against it. You never know what kind of matchup you can get out of it, how fire it'll be. So, yeah, man, because there's a lot of talent. Sometimes it just don't be the right matchup, man. You get some of these dudes up in there against each other, though, that need to battle each other, man, and settle some scores, man. It'll be dope. For real. They'll see what niggas working with over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's most definitely true, man. But I was seeing that, you know, you had your battle next month versus Danny, right?
Oh, yeah, man, on the real, man. Shout out Danny Miles for the opportunity. Nigga gotta kill him, dog. You know what I'm talking about? Got him March 4th.
Because I was talking to people, and, you know, a lot of people kept saying, they were like, man, you know, I want to see Geechi versus like this dude. I heard a lot of what I've been hearing is versus Calico. People obviously they went straight to the big matchup, you versus B-Dot, because y'all the two most noticeable people out here. But then I kept hearing people keep saying Geechi versus Danny, and I kept thinking to myself, like, y'all really don't pay attention to us out here because it's already on the card. Like, what y'all doing right now?
Yeah,
man, that card look fire, man. You ready for that, man? You ready for the bar guy?
Man, hey, you hear me? I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still prepping and trying to get right, because you know what I mean? I know for sure if it's one nigga that's vet or not, that don't take nobody lighter than Danny Myers. You know what I'm saying? He come 110% every battle, no matter who he battling. He probably, you know what I'm saying? He probably will bring his best bars battling a nigga outside a club at 12 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not never finna come up here and play. I know he, you know what I'm saying? I know I got nothing but respect for him. He actually one of the niggas, you know what I'm saying, that showed a nigga love, you know what I mean, before a nigga even started buzzing, you know what I mean? He always gave a nigga pointers, so, you know what I mean, it's a privilege to even battle him, you know what I mean, because he done put in a lot of work on the West, so I'm definitely gonna be ready though, man, for the bar guy. Though I ain't gonna slack at all, man. I'm gonna come 100% as well. So I'm looking forward to it being a good battle. This on Young B, you know, it's the Bizzle Bar Fest. You know, I know we on the West, so we all familiar with how big Young B was for the culture, especially for the West. So a nigga ain't finna go slacking, you know what I mean? Especially on the card of this, you know what I mean, in honoring that man. So a nigga definitely gonna try to put on.
Yeah, that's 100. I was going to say, too, you know, you got this battle coming up with Danny. You know, you got the battle with Link coming up the following month. You know, you got a lot of these, you know, fire matchups coming, man. You know, after the Link battle, are there any particular battlers that now, since, you know, this battle on King of the Dots kind of come out, you got, you know, the buzz, everybody's really starting to show the proper love and respect. You know, are the matchups that you're starting to look at more of the bigger names, or are you just kind of taking what the leagues are kind of, you know, giving you right now?
Yeah, I'm pretty much like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't getting like, you know what I'm saying, on no high horse or nothing like that. I'm still still fucking with what they giving me, but I am looking for it to make sense as well though. Like I'm not just, you know what I mean, just booking anything. Nigga ain't just gonna be like, yeah, man, my boy Johnny with the tryout battle wanna get cracking with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, don't be like, you feel me? I'm just like the next man. Like, you feel me? I'm trying to elevate as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely looking to battle some better competition or some, you know what I mean, some higher competition. I know I'm not no top tier and nothing to be calling out no matchup. So you know what I mean? It's like really I'm taking what they give me, but I'm hoping everything they give me makes sense and trying to move around in that lane. You feel me? So right now, like I say, yeah, at the link, you know what I'm saying, ain't really too much of nothing set in stone as far as other battles and nothing. But like I've been getting hollered at from different leagues and you know what I mean, potential matchups, and there's some good ones. So yeah, hopefully, man, you know what I mean, within this next little 2-3 months, you know what I'm saying, little run, man, niggas be able to have some good battles under his belt for real, man. Some names on some bigger cards and some more shit.
Yeah, I'm just looking at how your battles are lining up this year. Like already, it's gonna be Saynt, Danny. You have three crazy battles, and that's early in the year, man. Like that just, I just start looking at it like, you know, when people start thinking of like battler of the year or consideration, like a lot of people can't say that they starting a year off like that, man. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's on the real. Yeah, that's on the real, man. So hopefully, man, it keep elevating, like I say, man, and by the end of the year, nigga get some type of consideration. I ain't really looking forward to nothing, but you know, like shit, if a motherfucker threw a nigga name in the hat, man, I wouldn't be mad either. Like, man, shout out, you know what I'm saying, whoever, you know what I mean, feel like they have vouched for me if the resume stacked up right. So, yeah, man, like I say, man, and that's 3 formidable opponents, you know what I'm saying, especially starting off, you know what I mean, my first battle of this year, you know what I'm saying, being Danny Myers, you know what I'm saying, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, nigga already know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way he brings to the table. So, boom, like you say, that's dope. And then Link, he ain't no slouch or no slacker, man. That dude bring his all every battle, too. For those who ain't familiar with him, you know what I'm saying? Get familiar with him because I done seen his work. And that nigga nice. And, you feel me? And he one of the LABG top little rising stars over there. So, yeah, man, them two back-to-back, like, dudes on the West who nigga could put in a top 5 or top 10 or whatever over here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hell yeah, nigga definitely know I got my work cut out for me early on already for sure.
Yeah, that's 100. Cap off.
What up?
I thought you were saying something when I.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's this guy, man, from the Midwest called Ice Cold, and he's supposed to be coming up. He's supposed to be coming up to the KOTD. He's in workings with them. And I told him when you go up there that you and him will be so dope. Go find Ice Cold. It's EYSEKOLD. He battled J-Rone on the Connect TV. Okay. I'm gonna link you too. I'm gonna link you the battle. I want you to check him out, man. Because I think y'all.
I see they just dropped the not to cut you off, but I see they just dropped a trailer for a King of the Dot event, and if I'm mistaken, I seen his name on that card, so I'm gonna definitely peep the workout, man, on the real. Yeah, so yeah, you know what I mean. I just seen that trailer today, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, he's dope, bro.
Yeah,
so
that would be fire, man. I'm not gonna lie. The matchup I keep hearing the most is, and I know people will probably be like, "No, it's too early," but I swear, every time I post something like, "Oh yeah, who you think the best matchup would be?" Calico's name is the first one brought up, and I think it's because your styles. It's just it's like I say out of battle rap because they always say believability is a factor, but I feel like it's even more so than the believability. It's authentic. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that's made up. It's not something that's acted out. You're just up there doing you. And your experiences, you know what I'm saying, and your authenticity is what's flowing out. And I feel like that's what people are gravitating to. So that was the battle that people get. I mean, they keep saying it. They keep saying Calico. I mean, would you, Calico name get thrown out there, man? Would you be ready for a Calico battle, possibly?
Man, I'll be ready for it, man. If Cal, you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen Cal in the ring in a minute, so I don't know if he took a break or, you know what I mean, or whatever. But if he ever was, you know what I'm saying, with it and it was set up, I'll definitely be ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of his too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, man, I know the matchup gets thrown out there a lot because the style similarity. You feel me? Like, so I know that, and that's the kind of matchup I want too. Like, I did an interview recently, and I was saying the same thing. Like, I kind of not only want to battle people from different regions. You know what I'm saying? Like, to kind of like get out there against a Midwest dude, East Coast dude, Dirty South dudes. You know what I'm saying? I really want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Get different regions out there, but I want to battle motherfuckers kind of with the similar style to me that's gonna try to talk that same shit I'm talking or try to be on that same time I'm on. You feel me? Just so, you know what I mean? So people in the crowd can kind of get a, you know what I mean? Like, ooh, like, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't no style clash for the most part. It's more like who you feel in this battle came hardest. They both talking that shit. So it's like you gonna rock with one of them or rock with both of them. But you know what I mean? That style similar. So yeah, Calico, I know, man. If that ever was to get set up, man, I'm definitely, man, be with that, man, 100%. And, you know what I mean? Nigga gonna talk that shit to him, though. That's on the real, because he from Detroit talking his shit his way. I'm coming out of Compton talking my shit my way. You know what I'm saying? Street nigga, that shit universal all around the world. You know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? And niggas gonna be able to relate to, you know what I mean? Whether it's Midwest or West Coast, niggas gonna still be able to relate to the content. So, hell yeah, man. I definitely want to do that. Real. I wouldn't give a fuck where it's at either.
Yeah, definitely, man. That would be a classic in my opinion. I've been paying attention though in the group, man. I've been seeing, we got the rising star out here. We got the homie Ratchet, man. He been trying to push his chest out a little bit. Like, no, hold on, I gotta go ahead, see what my pen looking like, see what my battle looking like. So, I mean, if that battle ever, was presented, man, would you be ready for that? Would you give, homie a little shot like that?
Oh, man, most definitely, man. I'm all about, I'm all about progress. So it's like a nigga had to give a nigga a shot at it if it presented itself, and that's what it was, and that's what time it was. And it wasn't nothing else booked or nothing like that, and it was already wide open like that. Like, yeah, most definitely, man, because I'm with killing a nigga anyway. You feel me? Like, nigga, I promote violence in my raps, you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
I heard that.
So it's like, you dig, it's whatever, but I fuck with bro, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Cool young nigga, man, on the real. So, and I peeped his battle out, man. I actually hollered at him earlier, man. He linked me to the JP shit. I had already seen it, but I peeped it again, and the nigga nice, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just telling him when I talked to him, only advice I can give a nigga is just continue to do you in this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, like, you know what I'm saying? Do you, man. Stay true to yourself. Fuck what another nigga doing on that stage, you know what I'm saying? Do you. So, hell yeah, if they ever set it up, man, on the real, me and him, we can get it in, man. You know what I'm saying, give him a little lesson or something, you feel me? Talk to him, you feel me? The way I talk to a nigga and let him do whatever it is he gonna do. You feel me? Most definitely. I mean, no problem, though. On the real.
Okay.
And I really, like I say, man, I ain't really opposed to nobody. Like, it's like, it's whatever when it comes to that battle shit. It's like, it's like, man, like, what they want? All right, for sure. As long as they get set up and everything, man, I be like, shit, I'll be ready. Like, nigga, man, let's go. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, it don't take me no time to get to start writing some raps about it, nigga. Like, oh, man, as soon as they say it's a go and it's set up for sure and they got the flyer up and all that, man, I've been done shit for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get it. So, you know what I mean? It's a salute to my boy, though, because that's what you kind of got to do in this shit. You got to call niggas out sometime or at least let it be known, you know what I'm saying, that's what you're trying to do, especially when you're trying to move up in the ranks out here on the West, because there's so many battlers over here, man, doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? You got to kind of like you say, stick your chest out, man, let it be known, man, that you really trying to be a top dog. You ain't just trying to be caught up in the middle of the pound, man. You trying to, you know what I mean? You trying to step on, you know what I mean? You trying to step on niggas' necks and get your respect out here. So, hell yeah, and that's what the West is, man. Niggas don't do no crying and sitting back. They gotta talk that shit. So, hell yeah, man. Salute to that nigga, man, for that shit.
Okay, yeah, man. I'm definitely looking forward to any of those potential battles, man. I always be peeping all the the talk, in the groups and whatnot, man. I be seeing some of the matchups they be throwing out there, and I be like, okay, I'm make sure I hold you to that. You know what I'm saying? Don't, I see that, but I like stuff like that, man. Keep that competitive edge, going, man. Like you ain't backing down from anybody. Like I like that, man.
That's a fact on the real, man. Gotta be ready to battle anybody whenever, man. On the hood. Nigga, any nigga can lose on any given day too. So you feel me, nigga gotta stay on his toes and stay ready too. You feel me? Just like in the streets, nigga squabbling and fighting and shit, nigga. Might have beat a nigga up yesterday, then tomorrow nigga done knocked your ass out. So you better stay ready. You feel me?
I heard that.
Hey, I got a question for you. So let's say let's say a potential, vet, top tier wanted to battle you. Would you battle him, or would you decline that battle?
Oh no, man! I'm in there, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely in there, man. Like I'm in there with no problem with the quickness. Yeah, I'm definitely taking that battle. You feel me? Just off of GP from the fact that nigga a vet. You know what I'm saying? And been in this game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take it every time. Like I ain't turning down nothing. You know what I'm saying? No matter who it is, even though I know I might not even be what a motherfucker consider like vet status or you know what I mean, something like that. Like I still feel like like you say, like I was just saying in that ring, nigga, anybody can lose at any given moment. So yeah, I'm with it, man. I hope a vet would call me out or give me a shot or something. Well, that's basically kind of what Danny doing though, because I look at him as a vet. You know what I'm saying? So. In a way, it's pretty much the same thing. I know he probably ain't been battling on the scene as long as niggas like Lux and Clips and them, but you feel me? As far as on the West, he pretty much a vet, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, one Verb hit you up and was like, hey, I want you to come to St. Louis and battle. Was you going to St. Louis and battle?
Smoke Verb. I'm going to go out there and smoke Verb on the rig.
Talk that shit. Smoke Verb. With his weak ass.
Nico.
Talk that shit.
Hey, wait, Nico. Hey, no disrespect. I'm just gonna say this because Nico wanted to sit there and say talk that shit. Fuck Verb. Well, this is Geechi Gotti saying he would go down there and kill Verb. What happened to B Dot? What happened to B Dot, Nico?
Hold on. Are you asking me a question? Because I can answer that easy.
Yep, I'm answering your question, Nico. Why does this young man have the head on the shoulder and the mentality of saying, "No, I'll go kill him."
Okay.
What's going on, man?
Okay, so we'll just say it like this, man. The battle itself is not the issue for B-Dot. That's not the issue. I don't think anybody's scared to go anywhere and battle anybody. What I think it is, bro, is when you're going somewhere, and say if he were to go out there solo, which most likely will happen because I don't think they're booking any of the West artists on that card. So if you're going out there solo, with the image that he has and what he's trying to do, if something were to pop off out there, that could be a very bad look for him. He's not in this for a win-loss record or some type of rep and battle rap. He's in this for a bigger purpose. And if somebody were to go ahead and try and fuck up the battle or do something to him sideways, and he reacted to it, they're going to put that all over. Like, oh, look at this fake conscious dude out here. He be trying to spit all this book at him. He out here like a lost nigga trying to catch a fade. Look at him. Like that right there is a strong possibility.
And I understand your point, but I'm gonna let you know something, my brother. Us Midwest niggas down here, we're not lost niggas, okay? And second of all,
man, there's lost niggas there. There's lost niggas everywhere, man. Don't start that.
No. Second of all, we fuck with the West Coast, okay? So he's going to be okay coming down here. We're not on that shit. We don't.
I agree that the Midwest may not be on that, but I think that they'll fuck what they do from St. Louis more than they're gonna fuck with somebody out of town. So I don't think even if Verb says all good, if Verb didn't trip, you can't control your homies. That's like if I'm battling somebody and somebody says something sideways to me, and one of my homeboys took offense. I can only say but so much to calm him down. At the end of the day, he's a grown man. He gonna make his own call.
Yeah.
So
that's a
that
fact.
right there is you just setting yourself up going out there. Now, I don't think that B-Dot would have a problem going out there because I personally believe he'll 30 Verb and get him the fuck up out of here, send him on a nice little retirement package. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't really think it's going to be a problem, but there's more things involved in politics, bro. Like, as a man, you don't let somebody play games after you already had a battle lined up, payment ready to be sent, all that, just to go ahead and do what he want to do because he wanted to play games? Nah. You wasn't going to be a man about your business up front. I don't have a reason to come over there and try and, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not doing that.
Nico,
I understand that you want to see your Midwest dude have a nice little battle.
No,
but
that's not what it is. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. That's not why I haven't went to this.
And you asking for Geechi to go out there and battle him, bro. You really want to give your homie a casket, bro. That's
actually, that was just all of a setup to get to answer that question about B-Dot being scared to battle. That's all it was.
Look,
if you didn't ask that already.
Look, we already know what the real is out here.
Yeah, I can't even agree and say he was on no schedule. Salute to him. What I say in that situation, though, that me, of course, I'm saying I'll go over there, man, no problem or whatever. Now, they thing probably was more discrepancy on the business side for you. You know what I mean? Like as far as whatever he felt was good for business for him, he probably felt wasn't good for business for whatever Verb felt was good for business. Maybe B-Dot didn't feel like it was good for business on his part. You know what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes it be shit like that. Like, yeah, nigga would come over there, but like, nigga, this is what I need in order for me to come. You know what I'm saying? And if that can't happen, then I ain't coming. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or you can come over here. Then it's like, well, I ain't coming over there unless this can happen. Well, that can't happen. And then, you know what I mean, battles just don't happen sometimes just like that. You feel me? Now, that would have been a good battle. I would have liked to see it because Verb was a legend, a vet, you know what I'm saying? And B-Dot, man, he, you know what I mean? He one of the top dogs coming up and doing his thing and putting niggas out, you know what I mean? Putting niggas down in that ring. So, that would have been a dope little battle to see. You know, I think Dot would have took it, me personally, you know what I'm saying? Not knocking Verb. I fuck with him, but, like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really been killing nothing in a minute, though, man. You know what I'm saying? So, it really, like, you know what I mean? It probably, you know what I'm saying? He ain't been, like, under that old Verb. Every battle niggas be on that, we want that old Verb back and then cut on. You know, give a nigga that old Verb for maybe one round he might, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna need three of them against B-Dot, you know what I'm saying? Because he gonna go by the third round, he just getting stronger, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, I felt like it would have been a good battle, you know what I'm saying? But you know, whatever little problems they had that couldn't get ironed out, you know what I'm saying? But salute both them niggas though, you feel me? But like as far as Gotti, hell yeah, man, like, nigga, shit, nigga, like, what's the bag? He talking about he had a bag, man, shit, send it a nigga way, I'll come get it. You heard me? Nigga, go out there, what's the deal? Go to the loo, wherever, man, we can battle in the loo. All that, you know what I'm saying?
I heard that. Hey, I was going to ask you, recently there was this situation that popped off between Young Cannon and Mike P. And basically, Young Cannon wanted to get on a Born Legacy card, right? And they asked Mike P., like, hey, would you be willing to battle somebody for Born Legacy? And he said no, because he wants to get on a No More Summer Madness. Now, it came out where, you know, they made this big deal, like, oh, he's ducking a battle, he's scared. And then he was just like, nah, like, I'm not trying to be on the same card and the same platform all the time. Like, I'm trying to progress. You know what I'm saying? And going there, that's not doing anything for me because I'm just going to have another battle on here that nobody's going to care about. And, you know, to a point, I do see where he was coming from, but I wanted to ask you, like, do you agree with that?
In that situation, nah, I don't really agree with it because it's like, you know what I'm saying, no diss to Mike P, but like, nigga, like what makes you think you gonna get on home? You don't book the matches, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you passed up Born Legacy because you want to get on home, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't mean that you guarantee own it, you know what I'm saying? So, and then Young Cannon is dope, and we've been doing it for longer than you, so it's like in that instance, you know what I'm saying, it was still a good look for you. Like, I feel you on some not turning down the platform, but if anything, I'd have been like, yeah, nigga, I'll battle you, but let's present this battle to Smack and Beasley and all them and do this on known. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's put this on the bigger card instead of just declining the battle. Like, I'm trying to get to a bigger card because it's like, even that nigga, he cool, but it's like, nigga, I ain't really checking for no Mike P battle. I'm going to be serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he reached his little peak, like his little spark was hot. Niggas was fucking with it, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think nobody want to see Cuz on no motherfucking Summer Madness or nothing like that. You feel me? I'd rather see Young Cannon up there, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he done put in a lot more work and done had bigger names, so it was like that. That's kind of like in them instances, that shit be weak because it's like niggas be on they like high horse or, you know what I mean, or whatever, and it don't be no purpose for it because it's like Born Legacy. Yeah, it ain't no main event as far as Summer Madness and known, but nigga, that shit's still like a big card. It's just like the bunker for King of the Dot. It's still big. It's like a series. So, nigga, motherfuckers is paying attention to that shit. You know what I'm saying? As long as you get a good battle, it don't matter where the platform is. Like, they going to get the same views no matter if that motherfucker was on Gnome or motherfucking PG. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the platform already got the views. So, nigga, I feel like, yeah, I ain't with that because if, like, a nigga if I wanted to battle him on Born Legacy and the nigga like, oh, no, I can't battle you because I'm looking towards being on Gnome, and then when Gnome dropped, that nigga ain't on the card, nigga gonna be like, oh, this nigga did some bullshit. You feel me? Like,
yeah, that's happened to a few people already. Chilla Jones had that last year where he declined the battle versus somebody. I think it was Bird. Declined the battle, said, nah, I'm gonna get on the Summer Madness, and then they didn't even have Summer Madness at all. You know what I'm saying? So he lost out on 2 battles. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, like, you feel me? Sometimes you gotta just take that shit, smoke a nigga on that Born, you know what I'm saying, legacy shit, then niggas are gonna want to put you on that other shit, but at the same time, I can't tell another nigga to do with their career shit. I mean, fuck it, that's what could feel for me personally. Like, it's like, nah, I ain't with all that, like, trying to like go big on a motherfucker for you know what I mean, just for kicks. Now, if it was another rapper, I feel like maybe, like, yeah, I get it, but somebody like that, y'all pretty much on the same level. If not, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, in that same category as dope MCs, you know what I mean? So it was a good look no matter where y'all did it at, to you. True.
Okay. And I wanted to ask you because I know you had the PG last year with TY.
Yeah.
Has anybody contacted you about telling you a release date, or has it been kind of mute from the URL staff?
Yeah, man, it been pretty much on some, like, you know, I'm pretty much already over it. I'm knowing that shit probably ain't even, you know what I'm saying, gonna see the light of day or nothing like that. Now, they did reach out to me recently, though, as far as, like, trying to see what was up with a nigga coming back or, you know what I mean, getting another battle over there anytime soon, you feel me? So,
Come on, man.
On the real. Yeah,
and they didn't even drop the battle.
Hold on. But see, this is my thing, though. My thing is that I don't want it to be one of them things where, okay, we hit you up for a battle, but we're going to make you do another PG. My thing is, like, you already had 2 last year. You know what I'm saying? And you put in work in both of them. So it's like, I don't even feel like you, like, and you already had a main battle on I guess people say it's either the number 1 or number 2 league. You know what I'm saying? On a main card, like, at this point, it's kind of like a slap in the face to be giving certain people, like, oh, we want you to do a PG or just battle this young dude. And it's like, huh?
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, they didn't throw no name or nothing out there, just was seeing if I was still, you know what I mean, interested in fucking with them. Like I said, it wasn't no hard feelings. Like, I know how the shit goes. Sometimes shit don't drop or whatever. But yeah, like me personally, I wouldn't see myself doing no PG though. If they was to reach out for me on some shit like that, like, I'd definitely tell them, like, nah, I'm mafia on that, big dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga done already did them, like, you know what I mean? So I'm cool. I ain't trying to prove myself.
Right.
Like a nigga
you should already prove yourself with the 2 battles that you did.
Exactly.
And they didn't even drop. They didn't even drop the battle. Like, they know some fuck shit, man.
Yeah, man. I beat him though. You feel me, on the real for niggas who
for real. And that was something that. And you know what's crazy is before your battle with Saynt had happened, before that was on pay-per-view. Everybody kept trying to downplay, like, oh, you know, he came out here, he did his numbers, he was cool. And, you know, I'm thinking to myself, oh, y'all hating on him. And then as soon as this battle with Saynt dropped, everybody's like, nah, man, it's the same dude that was over here on URL. Man, he got to get back on URL. I seen him live, bro. He was cooking. I'm like, you the same nigga that just was hating on him like a month or 2 ago. Like, what? Like, for real?
Yeah, man,
okay.
That shit be crazy on the real. Like, I ain't tripping. They ain't even got to drop it because I'm on some, like, I know I said some dope shit. I still got that shit in the pen and the pad. I fuck around and nigga use some of them bars on another nigga, you know what I'm saying, on the real. So, yeah, I mean, they just made one of them, one of my upcoming battles probably somewhere down the line, nigga, a little easier or something. You feel me? Like, nigga ain't gotta search too hard.
No recycle bars.
He gonna get on. He gonna get on that T-Rex shit.
They'll be doing no recycles. No, don't do that.
Hey, if they ain't dropping the battle, bro, I mean, you know, that's 3 rounds of material that's just gone.
Look. As soon as that happens, they're gonna drop that battle, and then everybody gonna be like, "Oh, he's recycling bars."
Man,
so you don't even want to put that out there, though. You know what I mean? You don't even want to even try that because they be trying to do some crazy shit, man.
Yeah, I would say you could do it if you was from out there on the east because they take care of their own out there. But being from here, I wouldn't do it just because I can't even trust them. Because every time Danny go out there, Danny got body, and then you see the footage and it's like Danny was cooking this nigga. Like what?
Yeah. I mean, the bias shit, man. The bias shit is just like, you know what I mean? That shit real. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can see it. You know what I mean? So a nigga don't even nigga don't even really expect to get a fair shake. You know what I'm saying? Cause it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, they gonna take care of their own. You feel me? Like now, when they come to the West, niggas get a fair shake over here just cause that's just the way niggas is over here. Like nigga more like on some like, man, give a nigga a shot. If he dope, he dope. You know what I'm saying? Like. Well, you know what I mean? Especially you coming from out of town, so you ain't even involved in none of these gang politics and none of this shit we got cracking anyway. So really, it's like you like a cool nigga to when you come out here. Like it don't matter what you talking about, niggas gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? You out of towner, so it's like nigga ain't worrying about you. Like nigga give you that for your shot. So that's just a whole different vibe. Like you say over there, motherfucker kind of don't give you that full little like, oh man, he coming from the West. It's already a Like they really feel, I don't know, Pac and Big or something, some real East Coast. Like the shit really ain't shit to us over here, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
right.
You know, East versus West, thing to us, like we don't grow up thinking like, nigga, fuck the East Coast niggas, like nigga, like what the fuck, like that shit ain't nothing, like that shit don't even come across a nigga mind. But out there, I'm pretty sure it's some motherfuckers who probably really be on some like West Coast ass niggas. You feel me, like.
Hey, and for real, that's some real scandalous shit because, you know what I'm saying, that shit really was media driven, to be real, that East versus West shit. And that really fucked up a lot of people just appreciating hip-hop. Because there's a lot of great music dropped at that time from both coasts, and a lot of people are just now hearing it now. And it's like, what are you talking about? Like, this shit was out there, and they're like, I couldn't fuck with it back then, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't fucking with them. It's like, bro, that's they. Like, even if they was beefing, you don't know none of them niggas. Like, that's they beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them go ahead and handle their business and just appreciate the art that's getting dropped. And that's the same thing with battle rap. I be like, man, even if you don't like somebody from another place or region, man, just appreciate what he giving to the table. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. Man, that's really what it's supposed to be about. Like, nigga, like, it don't matter where a nigga from. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of why it just be, some of the shit be corny to a nigga because it be like, man, it's supposed to be a lot of real niggas or real motherfuckers, period, involved with the shit, then nigga be doing all that old sucker weirdo shit. You be like, damn, cuz, like, what type of niggas is involved in this type of shit right here? Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody do all that type of, real niggas don't be doing all that corny ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just ain't, like, nigga, when you a real nigga and you do some sucker shit, like nigga, you feel bad even if you did some sucker shit, nobody seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn,
that's
man,
a fact.
like,
that's a fact.
I just did some bullshit. Like, you feel me? Like, nigga, that ain't even supposed to go down. I ain't know. And that's a point off the real nigga. You know what I mean? Off a real nigga, that's another point off. Even if they ain't see it, so it's like when you see these niggas, they blatantly do that corny ass shit. It's like, come on, cuz, what type of nigga who raised you niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that shit is clown shit to me, homie.
And you know what I be thinking? Well, how I feel about it is that a lot of them out there, they're just getting into the street shit and the gang. I'll say gangbang. I won't say street shit. I'll say gangbang.
Yeah.
They really in like their first or second generation. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this shit since the 70s, so it's a lot different here, and people don't
different.
you know, because they be talking to them, they be like, man, you can't be doing this shit. Like, we had somebody yesterday on the phone was like, well, that's a contradiction. I'm like, how is that? And he's like, well, he gangbanging. He's supposed to be some gangbanger, but he trying to spit conscious shit. And I'm like, do you know how gangs started? And they're like, no, I know about the history. And I'm like, then how are you going to say he contradicting himself if you know how gangs started? He's like, well, you still couldn't be, you know, saying that shit. And I'm like, bro, like, battle rap, first of all, is entertainment, to be first of all. A lot of y'all be talking about y'all done did 100, you know what I'm saying, 100 kill spree or something. Like, I don't believe none of y'all, because a lot of y'all done did, like you said, such a shit for the camera. And then you get in your rounds talking about you just this dude. And like, nah, even the people in your hood be trying to blast you. Like, nah, I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the people that are real about it, you can tell. Like, it's a different type of feeling behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight up. Like, some of that shit, nigga, just be watching on TV, or you know what I'm saying? Or they'll start, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, favorite rapper was a Blood, so that's why they rapping some Blood shit. Favorite rapper was a Crip, that's why they rapping some Crip shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some off the wall weirdoism. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this shit is deep around here. Like, niggas is really dead and all that and doing life in jail behind this shit, big dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this shit ain't for play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain shit nigga can't do, can't say. You know what I'm saying? Certain places, certain shit is history behind a lot of these hoods out here, like that unspoken, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, a motherfucker be out, you know what I'm saying? It's so deep to where, like, if you don't know, you wouldn't even know. So it's like, to your eye and y'all eyes, not yours, but a motherfucker eyes that's from somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? They'll think of Crippin' or something. They'll probably think of Tookie Williams or something, you know what I'm saying? Just off of, you know what I mean? That's the shit that they've been broadcasted, but there's other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, that was a part of that era as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was just the one that motherfucker got promoted and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of OGs and niggas who started this shit even before him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so deep to where they never even understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's rules and regulations to this shit, man. So that's why when it come to shit like that, man, niggas be just laughing. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be really knowing what they be talking about half the time, cause niggas just be trying to be sounding like they know what they talking about. Like, oh man, a Crip came to Blood.
Yeah.
Like, what is he talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, cause like, see, I'm out here in Sacramento, and it's like out here where I grew up at, that was one of the first neighborhoods back in the 70s that had cats from LA that brought that gangbanging shit here. Like, we was one of the only cities that had gangs like that. Me growing up, I already knew, just based on how I grew up, you can be where you at, that's cool, but there's certain parts of the city you just can't be seen at. Even if you ain't even affiliated, they know you from there, it's bad. And you may not be affiliated at all, but they still know you from there. And it's, you know what I'm saying, somebody might catch you slipping. So, and a lot of people, I be seeing it, they just think it's like, well, nah, you know, they all cool. Like, I see Arsenal's a Crib, Ray Swag's a Blood. It's all good. And it's like, man, there's certain dudes out here who have family members they can never talk to again because they done chose a rival gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, your brother or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that is like, it's real out here, and cats do not understand that. It's like, dude, y'all got to really game yourself up. That's why I hate when battlers come out here and start putting gangs in their mouth. Like, I hate that shit. It's like, I can't even take you seriously. Because to me, it's like I grew up in a whole different reality. I'm not saying I'm some type of, you know what I'm saying, affiliated dude or nothing like that, but I grew up around the politics from birth to now, and I know exactly how it goes out here. And a lot of the shit y'all do in this battle rap shit is just not matching up to the reality of what's happening out here in the West at all.
On the real. That's a fact, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's really what it is. Like, man, it's a whole nother vibe. Like, you know, niggas be coming and doing all that weird shit out here that, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, it's like niggas really don't know until they really get out there and fuck around with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some niggas probably do come out here and really, you know what I mean, and tap in with some real niggas and fuck around, and then that's how them niggas, you know what I mean, introduce them to it, and they let them know and they school them to the rules or the regulations, and you got them niggas who just come out here and just be green to the game and just out here, they go hang in Hollywood they whole time out here, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Take a few little flicks, you know what I'm saying? Then go back where they go. You feel me? And act like they was in the trenches with it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what a lot of celebrities do. Cause I got family that's out there in LA, and they be telling me like, yeah, the celebrities will come over to the block all the time. You know, they'll pay for protection, but they think because they paying for protection, they a part of the gang now. And it's like, oh, Yeah, y'all, that's that like that Soldier Boy shit. Like y'all doing that shit, and you think it's funny until somebody run up on you and G-check you, and then you over here looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
straight up. Man. Everybody don't agree with that shit, man. Like you might have paid these niggas, they might let you hang out for about 30 minutes and shit. Nigga, some other niggas roll up and you gotta pay them now. You feel me? If not, now you gotta go, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just all that shit is like, motherfucker, you ain't never good out here, really. If you ain't from out here, nigga, and you ain't got no real solid motherfuckers from out here that you fucking with, now you ain't good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this shit is real. Nigga get high off of some shit, nigga, and knock you down, try to rob you, nigga, just off GP. Like, nigga robbing niggas that ain't celebrities. Niggas killing niggas that ain't celebrities. Niggas, so, like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you don't get no pass off of being that shit don't even excite niggas out here like a celebrity, like not no real niggas, cause nigga don't, that shit ain't shit. In the hood, we the celebrities, the gangbangers, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's a fact.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga already like the niggas and all that, everybody already got money from doing what they do and doing all that, hitting licks and however they get niggas, you know what I'm saying? So that shit don't impress no nigga, you feel me? You gotta really tap in and fuck with niggas for niggas to even give you that type of love. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know niggas like Soulja Boy and them personally, but I'm pretty sure they had to tap in and pay their little way to even do all that weirdoism them niggas was doing. You feel me?
Yeah, that shit just was a bad look, man. That shit was a bad look, but yeah, for real, man. You know that, and they get it, and I guarantee you, they probably get it from battle rap too. They probably watch them dudes from other parts of the country and think it's just sweet. 'Cause I be hearing cats out there claiming gangs out here, and it's like, I know y'all not out here at all.
Yeah,
I know y'all not.
See,
you know what I'm saying? I've never seen you around these dudes. I've never heard you, like nothing. But y'all claiming, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, now some gangs, don't get me wrong, do got hoods in other states, you know what I'm saying, where they probably done branched out and had their chapters, like, you know what I'm saying, and, you know what I mean, to where they got other hoods in other states and they connected with them real ones, you know what I'm saying, so, but you know, like, then you got some that just claim shit, just to claim shit, and they ain't got no connection, but it is some gangs that's written, because most gangs start, they already know somebody from Cali that moved to one of them states and started that shit somewhere back in whatever time it started, so you got motherfuckers in the East and the West and the Midwest that got some of their hoods in them other states, and they done already, you know what I mean, they official in their city, you know what I'm saying? So I can't say all niggas be faking and all that, but it's like, even if you was born and raised in another state and was doing that gangbanging, don't get it twisted, even like you might be official and all the shit, but it's still a whole different feel from California, from Southern California gangbanging, because
the politics is way different out here.
Exactly, the history is still much richer out here. Like, it's still more involved. It's still a lot deeper than you can ever know until you come out here. You know what I'm saying? So like it's different. Like, you get your head bust out there, I'm pretty sure niggas out there running around with 40 sticks and shit like that. Don't get it twisted. Nigga be out there and somebody else hood out there get his ass killed too, talking crazy. But you know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, like that's real shit, because like even out here where I'm at, man, like there's people that I know, man, they got grandparents, almost great grandparents, you know what I'm saying, that had beef way back in the 70s, and they got their youngsters out here now, little nieces, nephew, they son, you know what I'm saying, they out here upholding the shit. And you know what I'm saying, I be like, bro, it's that deep. And you go to other parts of the country, they ain't even got anybody that's probably past like 35 or 40. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
doing
that's
that.
crazy.
If that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. On the real, they OGs and shit. Some of them other states and shit. Hell yeah, like you say, 40 for some of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that depends on the gang too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like out there, like some of them, like you say, like the real gangs out there and all that shit, that they have it. But like, nigga, you know, it's motherfuckers who just be popping up with hoods like recently. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think, like, some of that shit, like, you got real hoods from LA that went out there and started hoods, so you'll have Nutty Blocks and Grape Streets and Six Souls and all that type of shit in them other states that probably be really official, but then you might be somewhere out there and they got a gang called 33rd Street Bloods, and they just started being a hood 2-3 years ago, or, you know what I'm saying, 44th Street Crips, you know what I'm saying, so That's when the shit be. You know what I'm saying? Like it just some of that shit just started out there. So yeah, niggas ain't, you feel me? Niggas ain't gonna have no OGs and none of that. And they ain't gonna have no real structure because they coming up on the fly. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know why they banging or what's the reason for them beefing with another hood. You know what I'm saying? Where did the beef start from? Well, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just out here. It ain't just blood versus Crip. You know what I mean? It's Crip on Crip, blood on blood, black on black, Mexican on Mexican, black on black. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't got nothing to do with colors no more. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You feel me? Like nigga don't even give a fuck about colors no more out here. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga smoke a nigga from his own hood. You know what I'm saying? There's all type of shit going on. You know what I mean? It's so deep out here now, like that. The shit done got like it's gone. You feel me? Like it's way surpassed some shit that they'll probably think. You feel me? Like that's really basically what I'm saying. Like nigga, the shit. So it been going on so long out here that the shit done changed dramatically. You feel me? Like nigga, it ain't even the same than when I first started gang banging. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, it's different now. Like it was hoods that we wasn't beefing with when I first started banging that we don't get along with now. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's just as time go on, different shit happens. You feel me?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you this because we had some people on the show yesterday, and like I was saying, they kept talking about if you're banging or if you're in the street, you can't wear two hats or you can't have two different styles where you conscious and then you're gang banging. And for me, you know, as somebody like I don't agree because I know exactly why the gangs were started in the first place. Like Crips and Bloods wasn't started just so we could go ahead and kill each other. We was trying to fight off the racist gangs out here, like the Spook Hunters, other shit like that. And that was our structure after the Panthers, you know, got killed off. So for me, I don't feel it's a contradiction. I actually feel like that's almost like tribal. You know what I'm saying? Like that's almost like that's your reason. Like if you grew up there, if you were born there, like that's you. Claim that, but do it in a way where it makes sense and still be on some positive shit. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to ask you, like, what's your opinion? Like, how would you tell somebody who they may not understand it? Like, how would you describe like you from the street, you're a street dude, but at the same time you can still be on positive shit and some uplifting shit to go ahead and help your neighborhood.
This how I would tell a motherfucker, man, straight up, like it's just common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like for the average gangbanger that really was an official gangbanger from his hood, not just somebody that did it for some fame or some bullshit, some weirdo ass shit, just did it just to look cool. That motherfucker started as a child. You know what I'm saying? He started as a child, so you feel what I mean? Like a nigga, you really don't know. You a kid at this time. You not even conscious of your own decisions. You know what I'm saying? You doing shit, nigga, for the love of the gang or for the love of whatever you doing it for at that moment. You all in. You know what I'm saying? So as you get older and wiser, that's with anything. You're gonna start to see things for what it really is. So of course, nigga, when you was younger and moving on up and doing what you was doing, niggas was robbing, niggas shooting, niggas. Whatever the fuck you was doing, you know what I'm saying? But as you got older, you done lost homeboys, you done lost family members, you done got yourself hurt and got yourself put in bad situations and different shit. You know, your mind gonna elevate and so if you just continue to be negative, then that's on you. But for a motherfucker with some sense, gonna see it like, you know what, man, like, hold on, man, let me reevaluate all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to be kind of pushing a more positive light with this shit because, I mean, doing this all day, I mean, like, it ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no nigga that's gang banging 24/7, full-fledged hard that ain't dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you going hard still to this day right now, like nonstop, like nigga, you wake up in the morning and you looking for a nigga to put on a shirt and all that still to this day, like nigga, more power to you. But nigga, like within a year, nigga, you gonna either be locked up or you gonna be smoked. Like, you feel me? Like, nigga, that's just a fact out here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so you gotta smarten up and positive up. So that's why you see people wearing both hats because niggas. Some motherfuckers done been to jail. Niggas done learned how to treat motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Niggas done been shot, learned how to treat people. The respect level done changed. You know what I'm saying? People done been to different spots in their life to where they done learned different shit. So when they kind of try to incorporate that, you feel me? Like, man, you know what? I ain't beefing with these dudes over no colors anyway. I'm not beefing with these dudes over no drug territory anyway, man. Like, let me try to get my community right. Even if I'm still gang banging, hanging with the homies, doing what I do, protecting myself, still got a gun if somebody come at me, but I'm not looking for problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it boiled down to. Like, niggas getting back to that too, like on some, like, nigga, we ain't looking for trouble, but if it come at us, we gonna take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's really, like you say, that's where it started from. Motherfuckers really just trying to protect that community. Like, nigga, come over here doing some bullshit, we gonna handle them. But we ain't finna go nowhere else and start no bullshit either, because that's when they gonna handle us. You know what I'm saying? So that's where them two hats come in. You can wear many hats, niggas. That's what niggas is on. Like, nigga, on the real. Like, if you listening to a nigga that'll tell you to go put in some work, you know what I'm saying? You should listen to him when he tell you to go pick up a book and buy some property or some positive shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just common sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be a fool not to.
That's a fact.
Do you think people are just, like, when they hear somebody that's trying to be conscious, do they get it confused on religion?
Yeah.
Because, like, if you are trying to go the religious route, I can understand when motherfuckers say, well, you can't, if you're trying to do that, you can't bang. I can understand that part, but far as just being conscious, I don't understand that angle when people say, well, you're conscious, you can't bang either.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if I was.
Religion, though.
Go ahead.
Like, even with religion, to me, though, I feel like, because I believe in God, you know what I'm saying, but that don't got nothing to do with, like, gaming. I feel like, now, you can't be sitting there trying to act like you just going to church every Sunday and praying for niggas on Sunday and all this, and then on Monday getting up doing the same bullshit, you know what I'm saying, putting in that same negative energy, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, if you believe in God, you know what I mean, that means a nigga gonna have his own personal relationship with him, so, like, whatever him and his relationship with God is gonna be on him and him, you know what I'm saying, on that man and God, so if God, you know what I mean, see fit for that nigga to still be in the streets doing it like that, that's between them, so really, I feel like people do get it mixed up as far as thinking that was because you conscious, you more religious or something. But I feel like all that shit, like, nigga, as a man, everybody's still growing and learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you might have tried to get, you know what I mean? You might have tried something today, then tomorrow you getting pissed off and go back to your old ways. But then a week later, you know what I'm saying? Something click in you again. Because, you know what I mean? Some motherfuckers, niggas is a work in progress. Ain't nobody perfect. You know what I mean? So, ain't like you just gonna, like, just wake up in the morning and be like, man, I'm conscious and I'm just sticking with it. Some niggas can, and some niggas stick with it, and then, nigga, some days later, it's just like, man, I can't even do this shit no more. These niggas got me fucked up. I'm back on this. So, like, nigga, I just feel like people just feel like everybody's supposed to be perfect. Like, ain't nobody perfect. That's all I feel. Like, nigga, ain't nobody perfect. They gonna be what they is. You gotta just let a nigga be they self, really. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be wearing both hats, they gonna wear both hats. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time I tell when they gonna take one of them hats off and stick with one. You feel me?
Yeah, like me, I don't know if I would say I'm conscious or anything like that. I'm really up on the pro-blackness and I guess you would say conscious type stuff where I'm all about, trying to get people, to get people the knowledge so they can go ahead and decipher for themselves and research for themselves and get their mind on some positive shit. Like, that's what I be living my life to do now. So for me, I feel like consciousness is always, a lot of people have the misconception that consciousness is a religion, and it's not. Religion is something where you have to go ahead and get on this doctrine. You got to believe it and get rid of everything else that is not of this doctrine. Consciousness is just a rising of your consciousness. Like, it's basically just a rising of your mind. Like, you're learning, you're growing mentally. You know what I'm saying? You're starting to learn about self. You're starting to learn about how ways you can help your people, help your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, that to me is what that means. So for me, when I hear people try and put it like a religion, it's like, it's not. Because if you were a Christian, you got to basically just believe that Bible. For us, it ain't no Bible. It's just understanding, you know what I'm saying, what it is, knowing about yourself, knowing about your people, your heritage, and then going from there to go ahead and build. Like, I'm not going to tell anybody who is in the street, well, you shouldn't be in the street doing that, because for me, I know exactly why y'all in the street. because the system's not giving us anything out here to go ahead and help us get out of that situation. So if you're not giving us jobs, if you're not giving us a way to feed ourselves and our family, where you think we gonna get that money from? We gonna go out in the street and do some street shit. Then what happens when we do that? Well, then you got the prison system. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a revolving door. And for me, I'm trying to find a way to go ahead and get people's mindset on something different. Like build your business. You know, if you out there doing, you know, shit out there in the street, use that money for some positive shit. Use that money to go ahead and buy property. Go ahead and get your real estate game cracking. Get you a business, something. You know what I'm saying? Just start changing your mentality. You know what I'm saying? So that's my perspective on that. I do believe eventually it'll get to a point where people understand it. It's just you really got to be on people when they be bringing that shit up. It's like, man, y'all so lost on this, man. It's like beating a dead, you know what I'm saying? Beating a dead horse. Like, you know what I'm saying?
On the real. You got, it's basically like you say, man. Like, it's just two different things, and people get it mixed up or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you know what I'm saying. Anybody that really know, you would know. Like, 'cause you could be religious and not be conscious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's two totally different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's religious people that's not even conscious or haven't even got to that level of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? They believe in what they believe in. You know what I'm saying? So,
and there's some religious people and there's some religious people out there that's just not religious.
Yeah, straight up.
They don't.
Don't be real, man. Some of the worst people I've been around, bro, have been people that claim religion. Like, I've met more thorough people in the street, or people who classify themselves as street, than I've met inside a church. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people up in there that use that as a hustle. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like people, when people say certain things, I'm like, man, just research it for yourself, get your own understanding, and use it in a positive way. Don't use it to try and down talk somebody else who may be out here struggling, and so they still got to be in these streets, because at the end of the day, we all suffering from the same exact system. So you down talking me for doing what I'm doing, but you know what I'm saying, you're not helping right now. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find something positive to give your community, your people, you know what I'm saying, uplift, man. That's what it should all be about.
Oh, yeah, that's what it got to be about, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard out here for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing coming easy for nobody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got some type of struggle in their life, so niggas is out here helping each other more, you know what I'm saying? Niggas see, you know what I mean, better results, but and like you say, that just come with time, man, and come with motherfuckers really putting that shit in people's mind and putting it on people's heart more constantly, you know what I'm saying? When other people see other people joining together, it make people want to join in too, so you know what I mean? As a people, nigga just gotta start fucking with each other. You know what I'm saying? It really, like, you know what I mean? Black people, as just speaking on black people, period. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, we love each other, but at the same time, nigga, even bigger than just gang banging, man. Like, nigga, it could be just a function, nigga. When it's a gang of black motherfuckers there, man, and 9 times out of 10, motherfucker already know something finna jump off. You know what I'm saying? So. Nigga gotta like learn how to just like alleviate all that negative shit eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like just start trying to put more positive energy out there.
But we all try to do that. We all try to say that, but we've been saying this for decades, man. To our people. You know what I mean? So when are we gonna ever like get it together, man? Because this, man, look, I used to cook for like retirement homes and shit like that. The Jews have their own communities. They have their own banks. They have their own retirement communities. They got everything, right? Then you got you got all the Asians that got their shit in here. They got the Italians, got all their shit, and the white people that got their shit. And niggas just sit here like stuck on stupid, like.
But it all comes from the information that you're putting out. Like, a lot of times, what happens is that you have people who their goal is to make it out the hood, but their goal was never to make it out the hood, make a good living, and then go back to the hood and try and fix up the hood. A lot of people just try to leave and don't come back and don't try to put any type of structure or anything back there to go ahead and help the people out there. They just leave them in that same struggle and say, well, I made it, so you should be able to make it. And that's that's a sour attitude because there's people out here, man, that's really struggling. And if you were to give them some form of work, I'm telling you right now, this is my honest opinion. I don't think anybody in the street would turn down a job if they was really given a job to go ahead and work and make some paper in an honest way. Dudes is gonna do that. People gonna do that. Well, if you give them a way to go ahead and get their paper and their economy cracking, they'll go ahead and do something with that. But I feel like it has to start with us ourselves, just taking it upon ourselves. Like, you know what? Okay, let's go ahead and get something out here. Let's find a way to create some jobs. Let's find a way to go ahead and create something out here for our youth who are gonna get. They're gonna start looking at the streets. They're gonna start looking at that easy paper. They're gonna start looking at other avenues to go ahead and do some reckless shit. Let's catch them young and give them some structure so that when they get older, they can go ahead and repeat the process. And then we're not looking at it how we seeing it right now. You know what I'm saying?
Let me put a rebuttal on that working shit, right? So you know, I work for a white private school, right?
Okay.
So we're a little short in my kitchen, right? So we get this temp agency to lend us some bodies, right? It's two younger guys and an older guy. All three of them are black. They're the most laziest, non-motivating. You have about the easiest job. You come in with your pants hanging down to your ankles, or you know you're cussing out loud like you in the street. Like none of these motherfuckers have any self-discipline, for one. For two, they don't know how to behave in the work environment. They think everything is street.
Yeah.
And this was two younger guys and an older guy. I'm talking about older than me. He was probably like 50, 55 or something like that. Lazy as fuck.
Nah, I feel it, but my thing is that don't let those three. Yeah, but my thing is like this, and this is why I always tell people, because I always bring it back to when people say people in the streets and they doing dirt in the streets. You can't say because this one person or these three people is fucking up or not on their shit and on their business that represents the entire community. That's what a lot of people be looking at. Like they'll see one person out here, then killed somebody, he locked away for life, he done shattered a family or something like that. Now everybody's saying, well, the rest of y'all out here in the street, y'all the same way. And it's like, nah, some of us is really out here just trying to make ends meet so we can try to have something positive in our life in the future. So my thing is, not everybody is going to want to be on it. Like, that's the reality I came to. I was like, hey, not everybody going to want to be on some positive shit. Not everybody going to want to be on uplifting. And that's cool. I only need, like, a cool group of people who's really about it, and let's just start building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not looking to save everybody. I just want to get the people who's really serious about it, who's going to commit to that, and then we can start building. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times we try to save everybody or we make generalizations about everybody, and it's like, nah, just go ahead and deal with the people who's really about it, and then go from there.
Yeah, because you ain't going to never be able to get everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to kind of just start with a solid little core of motherfuckers that's really going to push that line. You know what I'm saying? And just push like that and then see how it goes. You feel me? Because when niggas try to get everybody, it just don't work like that. You know
that's a fact.
For whatever reason. You feel me? You know
that's a fact, man. But Geechi, man, we had you on here for a minute, man. I appreciate you being on with us, man, and coming through, man. Talking with us for a second, man. These last few minutes here, man, I'll give you a chance to go ahead and do any shout-outs, plug anything like your music, upcoming battles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. Now, I'll let the last few minutes be all you, King.
Oh, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, first off, a nigga want to say, y'all come out, man, March 4th. If you in the Cali area, man, it's going to be in Corona, March 4th for the Young Bizzle Bar Fest. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of dope fucking battles on that card, man. A lot of dope battles on that card. A lot of good up-and-coming talent, a lot of good established talent on this card. So March 4th, man, for A-Hat. Y'all come on out, Young Bizzle Bar Fest. I got Danny Myers. Y'all come check that out. And shit, man, as far as music goes, man, y'all can search my name on any of your digital sites, man. Spotify, iTunes, fucking Google Play, YouTube, all that. Geechi Gotti, man. There's plenty of music on there, so
Yeah, man, fuck with me, man. And shit, that's about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on any of them social media sites, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Geechi Gotti, everything Geechi Gotti. So yeah, man, fuck with me, man. Salute y'all for having me on. Another dope show. Appreciate y'all always giving me the opportunity to talk and share with y'all, man. I feel like nigga had a good convo too, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit, well, that shit was dope, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Some of the shit y'all spoke on was, you know what I mean, needed to be spoke on. So yeah, man, appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. You already know it's all love, man. It's almost how I look at it, man. It's like family, man. We all out here and we all in this together, man. It's all about trying to get the West, you know, up on this battle scene, as well as getting all of our neighborhoods and communities on some positive shit. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate you coming through. And I'm going to get you back up here soon, man. Probably after that Danny battle, man, you know, kind of get your thoughts on that, man, and then talk about the upcoming Link battle after that as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man, definitely after the Danny battle, man, you know what I'm saying? I'll be willing to come back on, man, and let you know how that event was and all that. So, man, just, you know, you got the line, man. I fucks with you, man. Holla at me.
Yeah, man, appreciate you, King.
All right, man.